What does it mean by raises critical hit ratio by 2 stages?
So when you use something that buffs a stat, you can buff it but 6 times. Each one is 50%. So that'll buff it 2 out of 6 times.
Okay, also I've been just going along an area that is nothing but just, I don't know, Pokeballs around a coastline.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, coastlines are really good for it, along with deserts and whatnot. I did actually increase the chance of those spawning, by the way. It should be 1 in every 10 chunks instead of 1 in every 40.
Jesus.
No, there was a worse setting than that, Lamb. It was 1 in every 64. Like, that's a lot of chunks. Alrighty then, Dark. I'll have a continuation of the dragon, I guess. Though something I like that might actually happen with
What do the gems do? I've collected them, but I still
What do you
don't
mean
know.
the gems?
Like electric gem, fire gem.
They are one-time use. I believe they add an extra 50% damage to a specific move type. Once you use that move type once, the gem is consumed, but it does extra damage.
Okay, so it's something I should bring to the gem battles.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. This
yeah,
mini
no.
should last me a while.
And I'm not talking over Mumble at the moment, so they might interrupt me. But the party that I'm doing stuff with, Lamb, Noah, and Tait over here, the people they're about to face might end up coming back on them at some point. It really depends on how they end up handling it with them. It's essentially just a straight-up lawful evil party who's kind of taken over a decrepit fortress and kind of claimed it as their own, at least for like temporary bases. And we'll see how they actually handle it, if they're going to fight them or try to befriend them or what the hell happens. But they could very well come back, kind of like that dragon. We'll see. Still fletching. On top of that, I might also have Necromancers come back to attack the party since Lamb's other character kinda pissed him off multiple times. 2 different groups of Necromancers, actually. Granted, one is associated with the other.
Forgetting I don't need a fucking crafting table to make Pokeballs.
You can also make a crafting table on a stick.
What? Oh. Wait, what? What does that do for you?
It's a 3x3 crafting table on a stick.
You
Oh,
just
you added the
right-click the stick
crafting
and it gives
table
you
on
the
a
thing?
stick.
Part of actually additions. Well, you just crafting table on a stick. You got the crafting table on a stick.
Yeah, but how do you use it? Do you just put it in your hand and right-click it?
You right-click it in your hand. It is awesome. I think it literally just costs a crafting bench and a stick.
As I said. By the way, Lamb, outside of the boss, do you know? I've only seen 2.
Yeah, they're a bitch to get to spawn.
Now, they might have spawned more or so around me, and I'm just not paying attention to the minimap.
It's kind of hard to see some of them on the minimap, to be fair.
Even with large icons.
Especially with our large icons, because they overlap.
Small icons are too hard to actually know what the fuck I'm looking at, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh. Eh. Aha! You probably actually just leave here. Probably don't need to be here anymore. I think I've gotten all the Pokemon that I could. And, Before I can continue mining, I just need the fucking pickaxe to be repaired. So you have any wormholes spawned? It doesn't seem like it. Maybe cheating and looking at a console. We're gonna head back to base, empty out the SAM inventory. And take all of the fall damage of the process.
Still just waiting for that stupid Quasar to spawn.
Now that you have a Master Ball, it will never spawn.
Oh, I know.
What is this, Warframe?
It's Tim's luck.
Speaking of, have you gotten any luck with those 2 tiles yet? That we're missing?
I didn't try to go for them. I've been rather tired lately.
You've even been doing sorties?
I mean, yesterday there was defense, and I said fuck it because of that, so I did today's.
What were the ones for today?
Mobile defense, rescue, and... oh yeah, ambulance assassination, radiation hazard.
Really?
Yep.
So at least a 10-minute fight.
Yeah. Oh, also I did a Volt run where I was 95% of the team's damage versus Eidolon. I had a times 16 multiplier at one time with Madurai because I just sat in there. And then I waited for them to break the thing. They couldn't break the thing apparently, so I had to do that too. Which I found out eats up charges of your Void mode bonus damage.
Void Strike?
Yes. Using a normal gun will use that bonus.
I'm not too surprised.
It made it really easy to pop the Eidolon. It's just, you only get so many of those, and it takes a long ass time for you to get your bonus up.
Yeah. That said, I should actually probably be running an Arrow Wisp with you as well for those. Just to see if we can actually fucking properly stack it and whatnot.
Oh yeah, fuck. If I get to a 6 times multiplier and I get the crit bonuses, I pretty much one-shot him, if not get really fucking close.
And Amari, he's talking about Void Strike bonuses.
So many great balls.
Never enough great balls. Need more.
I'm currently up to 2.5 stacks.
Over here.
Yeah, if there's one thing I could say, it's if we do this in a group fight, do not have the person who's focusing Madurai also have to be able to hit the points.
I mean, that's pretty much what we saw in the video.
Yeah. If we can do that, I don't have to sit on my ass as long to try and charge, and then eventually be stuck in a 2 times multiplier, because no one else can break the fucking thing.
Sure, Dark. As well as empty.
So I have a little over a stack of Ultra Balls, 2.5 stacks of Great Balls, and a Master Ball.
Ooh.
That's the most Pokeballs I've had at one time ever.
I've ran across 4 Master Balls, which were loot containers.
And you've used them all.
Nope, none of them dropped a Master Ball.
I meant
otherwise, I would be happy.
You use the loot containers, not the Master Ball.
Oh, yeah. That just sucks, Ashura. That had to feel fucking terrible.
Hmm?
Noah, do you remember the coup de grace rules for Pathfinder?
Excuse me, I'm a level 1 character. Please don't.
No, do you remember them though?
The huge damage you can suffer, yeah.
So basically, someone got coup de grace for 1 damage and failed their fort save.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gotta feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Nick, where he, like, super crit himself. No, he just rolled a 1 and sucked.
Oh, that's great. I approve of that method of dying. Maybe not for the player. Okay, repairs. How you doing? Charged? It's better. Better.
Oh, I would have gone with a slowly pushing claw through chest kind of thing.
Oh, what?
How they made sense of him failing a fort save. Or that fort save where he failed an 11. Apparently they played it as it plucked his eyes out, or an eye out.
Interesting, that doesn't actually,
I just thought of a thing.
do that as I thought it would.
Where the hell do I have my elytra at?
Do what?
Fly thingy.
Mm. By the way, I am up for calling it here shortly.
Yeah. Here's one thing I do not like about actual editions. I place down my shulker box, then it wants me to place down all my shulker boxes.
That's not actually addition, it's inventory tweaks.
Or, yeah, that one.
Which I believe is a setting you can set off. You can!
Too much work.
You know that dot 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 in the top right corner of your inventory? There's an option there called auto refill. You can turn that off. It won't ever actually auto refill anything.
Okay. Well, I just found my favorite thing with the elytra. I can jump off my bird and glide.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty nice.
It helps
Unless-
for getting to the ground quick.
Unless you're in ultra space.
Then I just take my elytra on and off again.
Cal, do you have
Over and
Hitmonchan?
over again.
I do.
Okay.
Along with Hitman Lee.
Yeah,
I
just
did-
making sure.
If I recall correctly,
Oh,
their
sweet
fucking
Jesus.
IVs were shit, but
That Hitmonchan just one-shot my dragon.
that's surprised.
Well, my already slightly injured dragon that was 12 levels above him.
I think the fucking Hitmonchan that I fought the first time around when I was over there fucking like one-shot my Raikou. Granted, the Raikou's gained like 13 levels since, but still one of those things. Hello. Won't you? Give me.
Oh, they were level 3. Okay. That explains why they failed an 11 fort save, actually. Yeah, in Pathfinder, I believe it just doubles the amount of dice. It doesn't actually double the dice roll. Jesus.
That's 82%.
Yeah,
Damn.
that thing is pretty fucking strong. Gets a boosted defense, loses special defense. It's giant.
And a
double
female. It's a giant female.
Death by Snoo Snoo?
I was going to make that joke myself, but
We like to pretend we have some class. What the fuck are you? Freaking out, apparently. Okay, you are the upgrade to Mudbray.
what I actually want to do is go to Ultra Space. That requires a fucking wormhole to spawn.
It dropped a saddle.
Oh, wormhole did spawn at one point. It's still there. I did not it. Really check. It was way the fuck
What
back
the-
over here, though. May or may not even be here. They got another EV. 65% IVs.
Not bad. This Geodude looks weird.
Ow.
I-
What color is it?
It's kind of a lighter gray than the other ones. It's got spikes on its head,
Low one.
and it has eyebrows.
Low one.
Yep, the
Okay.
eyebrows, the low one.
Catch it.
Doesn't have Brock level eyebrows.
Kinda. I have 166 Great Balls.
Catch it. Yeah, that's low one types change, by the way.
Rock Electric.
Yep.
Interesting. That's not bad either.
No, it's not.
I might actually use that. That's actually ridiculous. Place the other dude I had with him.
Roll, are you still over here? That was the, corner. Fucking far. Yeah, it's fine.
I apparently got him down to exactly 1 HP. Oh, probably because he had, sturdy.
Yeah.